difficult news, but the scans confirm a serious head injury. We need immediate brain surgery. We have to operate now.
I'm holding your hand, Mommy. Everything is gonna be all right.
Welcome to Venice, my little one. La Serenissima, the most serene. A city built on dreams and 118 islands. For over 1,000 years, humans have lived here, on wooden stakes driven deep into the lagoon floor.
Mama, there's water everywhere. What if I fall in?
Then you'll learn to swim, won't you? But don't worry, we'll stay on the bridges. Venice has over 400 bridges connecting these islands. Each one tells a story. That's the Bridge of Sighs. Prisoners would cross it, taking their last look at beautiful Venice before imprisonment. This is Piazza San Marco, the heart of Venice. Napoleon called it the drawing room of Europe.
It's so shiny. Is it made of gold?
Gold mosaics, little one. Over 8,000 square meters of them. The basilica took nearly 400 years to complete.
Inside, every surface tells biblical stories in shimmering gold and glass.
Mama, where are all the cars? I haven't seen a single one.
There are no cars in Venice, my dear. Only boats, bridges, and footsteps. The Grand Canal is Venice's main street, nearly 4 kilometers long, winding through the city like a backwards S. Over 170 buildings line its banks, palaces from the 13th to 18th centuries.
Mama, can we ride in one of those long boats?
Those are gondolas, handcrafted from 8 different types of wood. Perhaps tomorrow, if you're brave. This is the Rialto Bridge, the oldest bridge across the Grand Canal, built in 1591. For centuries, it was the only way to cross the Grand Canal on foot. Now there are 3 more bridges, but Rialto remains the most beloved.
It's so beautiful, Mama. But I still don't like all this water.
Venice teaches us to dance with our fears, little one. Now come, let's find some dinner. Venice is famous for its seafood, caught fresh from the Adriatic every morning.
This is the best pasta I've ever had.
Spaghetti alle vongole, a Venetian specialty. The clams come from the lagoon itself. For centuries, the Rialto market has been the city's culinary heart. Fishmongers selling the day's catch at dawn.
Mama, can we see the masks? You said there would be carnival masks.
Careful near the edge, little one. Yes, tomorrow we'll visit the mask makers. Venice's Carnevale tradition dates back to 1162.
Mama, look! Something's floating in the water. It looks like a mask.
Wait, don't lean.
Mama!
Hold on, baby.
Mama!
I've got you. Swim with me to the steps.
The water is so strong! It's pulling us!
That's the current from the lagoon, baby. The tide flows through all these canals. Twice a day, the Adriatic tide pushes water through the city. It's been happening for centuries.
Mama, we're going the wrong way!
Trust the current, little one. It flows into the Grand Canal. We'll find help there. The Grand Canal is the city's main artery, 38 meters wide at its widest point.
Mama, I can't swim anymore. I'm so tired.
Just a little further, my brave boy. The Rialto has saved countless lives. It stood here for over 400 years, watching over Venice.
We made it. Mama, I was so scared.
You were so brave, little one. You didn't give up. Do you know where the current carried us? The current brought us exactly where we needed to be, to the heart of Venice, where all paths lead. This bridge carries over 20,000 people every day. It was an engineering miracle of its time. So many said it couldn't be built.
Mama, I thought I was going to drown. But the water brought us somewhere beautiful.
Sometimes what we fear most becomes the adventure we'll never forget. Are you ready to see where you really fell?
I think so. Will you stay with me?
Always, my little explorer. Always. Venice looks different in the morning light, doesn't it?
The city has over 1,500 years of history to explore.
Legend says Venice was founded on March 25th, 421 AD, though historians debate the exact date.
Wow! Look at all this fish! There's so much!
The Rialto market has operated here for nearly 1,000 years. Ah, little gatto likes the scampi, eh? Freshissimo. Venetians have depended on the sea for survival. Fishing, trade, and salt production made this city wealthy. Venice has over 3,000 calli, narrow streets like this one. Some are only 53 centimeters wide.
The masks, Mama! You promised! Can we see how they're made?
Of course. This is a traditional macereri workshop.
Benvenuti! Welcome to my workshop. You come to see the magic of Carnevale?
Venetian masks began as a way for different social classes to mix freely during Carnival. When everyone wore masks, nobles and commoners were equals.
Each mask I make by hand. Papier-mâché, gesso, paint, gold leaf. The old way. Like my father and his father before.
Mama, look! I'm mysterious!
Very mysterious indeed. During Carnival, thousands wore masks like these. The Venice Carnival dates back to 1162, a celebration of victory. For centuries, it was the most famous party in Europe.
Mama! Why is everything so grand here? Even the buildings feel like they're wearing fancy costumes.
For 1,000 years, Venice was the Venetian Republic, an independent nation that ruled the Mediterranean. This basilica was the Doge's chapel. The Doge was Venice's elected leader. 120 Doges ruled across the centuries, each one chosen in an elaborate ceremony.
It's like standing inside a treasure box. Mama, I never knew the world could be this beautiful.
From up here, you can see all of Venice, 118 islands, over 400 bridges, and the lagoon stretching to the Adriatic. The Campanile is 98.6 meters tall. Galileo demonstrated his telescope here in 1609.
What's that island way out there?
That's Murano, the glass-making island. For centuries, all of Venice's glassblowers had to live there.
Murano glass has been famous for 700 years. The techniques are secret, passed from master to apprentice.
Murano glass has been famous for 700 years. The techniques are secret, passed from master to apprentice.
They're so tiny and perfect! How do they make them so small?
Patience and skill passed down through generations. Some Murano families have made glass for 500 years.
Mama, I'm not scared of the water anymore. Well, maybe just a little.
That's what courage is, little one. Being scared, but going anyway. The Venice Lagoon covers 550 square kilometers. It's been protecting the city from invaders and storms.
Why are all the houses different colors? It's like a rainbow.
Fishermen painted their houses bright colors so they could find home in the fog. Each family has their own color. Burano is also famous for lace making. For centuries, Burano lace was worn by European royalty.
Each stitch by hand, piccolo gatto. One piece can take months to complete.
Mama! Today was scary, but also wonderful. I'm glad I fell in the water.
Really? Why is that, my brave explorer?
Because if I hadn't fallen, I wouldn't have learned to be brave, and I wouldn't have really seen Venice.
There's something I need to tell you, little one. Something about our family and this city.
What is it, Mama? You look sad.
Not sad, my dear. Nostalgic. You asked me why I speak Italian so well, why I know Venice like home. My grandmother was born here, in Venice, in a small house near the Rialto Bridge. She worked in a mask workshop, just like the one we visited today. She painted gold onto carnival masks for tourists. But the work was scarce. Venice was flooding more often. Many families left for other cities, other countries. During the Great Flood of 1927, Nonna had to leave. She took a boat to the mainland, carrying only a small bag. She never returned. Venice became a memory she carried all her life.
So, we came back for her? To see her home?
We came back so you could see where our family began, so Nonna's stories wouldn't die with her. This bridge, the one that saved you today, this is where Nonna walked every morning to work, where she met my grandfather.
Arrivederci, piccoli viaggiatori. May Venice always call you home.
That window there, the one with the flower box, that was Nonna's room.
Thank you for bringing me here, Mama. For letting me fall into Nonna's water.
Oh, my brave, beautiful boy. You didn't just fall into the water. You fell into our history.
Mama, I don't want to leave Venice. I feel like I belong here.
Part of you will always belong here, little one. That's the gift Nonna gave us. Venice lives in our blood. But Venice doesn't need us to stay. Venice needs us to carry her stories to the world.
Then I'll tell everyone, Mama. Everyone I meet. I'll tell them about the city that taught me not to fear the water.
And what will you tell them Venice taught you?
That sometimes you have to fall to learn to swim. That fear and beauty can exist in the same place. And that home isn't just where you're born. It's where your family's stories live. Will we come back, Mama? To Nonna's Venice?
Someday, when you're ready, Venice will be waiting. Venice has survived plagues, wars, floods, and 1,500 years of time. She's very good at waiting.
Arrivederci, Venice. Thank you for Nonna's stories. Thank you for teaching me to swim.
The mask maker said you could keep it, to remember the day you became brave.
Venice remains in the lagoon, floating between sea and sky. A city that taught one small kitten that courage isn't the absence of fear, but the willingness to dive in anyway.
Mama, where will we go next?
Wherever the current takes us, little swimmer, the world is full of canals to explore.
And so, the kitten who feared water learned to love the sea. All because one night, he fell into a Venetian canal.